Now we are going to discuss about thyroid disease. Past 2-3 decades, thyroid disease has increased tremendously multifold in all levels of low socioeconomic strata to high affluent strata people. That means there is something wrong with the whole country as such. What is thyroid gland? It is situated somewhere over your thyroid cartilage, that is the Adam apple. Now this gland is an endocrinal gland. It helps to maintain all metabolic functions of the body. We can say really father of all endocrinal glands. When thyroid functions too much, then person become thin, his heart rate will increase. That means the metabolic rate will almost double and triple. So person will die of exhaustion. So there are a lot of new names for this disease which I don't want to discuss. But now we are more concerned about low thyroid function. Thyroid gland is not functioning properly. That is also known as a hypothyroidism, where your T3, T4, TSH. There are 3 components of thyroid test which you commonly see. Triiodothyroid. That means T3 is a component of the thyroid hormone. T4 is an actual thyroid hormone. TSH is a thyroid stimulating hormone. That means whenever your T4, that is thyroid hormone, is not produced properly, your TSH will increase. Brain will tell, my dear thyroid stimulating hormone, you get stimulated, produce more thyroid. So we see often whenever there is a thyroid dysfunction, your TSH levels, which are normally less than 2, they rise up to almost 10. Normally we start medication when it becomes 10. What happens when your thyroid is not functioning? Your metabolism slows down. So you put on more weight. Your cholesterol will increase. Your heart size will increase. Person becomes very lazy and they get depressed. They get into heart disease. Sometimes they get into carpal tunnel syndromes of the hands and unexplained painful syndrome. Very, 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 very difficult situation. And once hypothyroidism, they are for life, they are hypothyroidism. So this is the introduction of how thyroid affects our life. Treating thyroid is not your job. You must consult a physician or endocrinologist, or even an experienced doctor can treat thyroid dysfunction. Not whole population can go to one endocrinologist and stand in a big queue and he has no time to really look into details. So I even appeal to our doctors with reasonable knowledge and experience. Even a normal general practitioner physician can easily treat hypothyroidism. I am talking about hypothyroidism. That means less thyroid function, which is most common. First thing is, don't start jumping and keep on giving medications. Wait for thyroid stimulating hormone going very high. Secondly, your T4, that is a thyroid hormone as such, let it come down below 5. And they may not have symptoms. Next, once you are given a tablet, 2-3 things are important because doctors fail to communicate this to patients. Rule number 1, thyroid tablet works for 24 hours. Today if you take it 7 o'clock, tomorrow till morning 7 it works. That means you must take every day fixed time. I see a lot of women, they eat a thyroid tablet at 5 o'clock, next day 6 o'clock, another day 5:30. So every day this 24 hours program is getting disturbed. So you eat a thyroid tablet at 7, then you have to eat next day 7. So that 24 hours you are under coverage. Now, if you change, suppose today you took 7, tomorrow you eat at 8 o'clock, then 7 to 8, 1 hour you are off the tablet. So you will have symptoms. Same thing happens reverse if you take early. Fixing a time is important. Number 2, thyroid tablet and eating food. There is another relation. Normally, we advocate to patients to eat tablets on an empty stomach, because thyroid tablet absorption will get disturbed if you eat tea, coffee, milk or those things. So you should eat completely on an empty stomach. The second important thing is, once you take a tablet, exactly in an hour's time you must have a breakfast. Very important. Having a 6 o'clock tablet, having a breakfast is 11, severely disturbs your thyroid treatment. So, one is a fixed time, second is a keeping a fasting stomach, third is a having exactly 1 hour between your tablet and breakfast. Apart from this, there are myths and beliefs. People think if we eat cabbage, cauliflower or other some vegetables, they'll disturb the thyroid tablet. So doctors say, okay, don't eat this. But all these plants come from cruciferous family, like a cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli. All these have tremendous anti-cancer agents. So for the sake of thyroid, you cannot stop eating which is helpful to your preventing cancer. So all these vegetables have something known as a goitrogens. That means they also work against your thyroid gland. So what you do is, don't just get worried. Cook these vegetables for 20 to 30 minutes. So most of these goitrogens, they get disappeared after heating for 25 to 30 minutes. So don't eat cauliflower, cabbage, broccoli or even mustard leaves or even hara dhania, coriander. All these don't eat raw. If you have a thyroid, cook them for 20 minutes and eat. Absolutely no fear. At the same time, you can prevent your body from cancer. Last but not relating to this topic is the physiological thyroid problems. Endemic thyroid we call it. Some districts like Nalgonda, Warangal, in our Telangana state, also different places in the country, there is a low iodine tendency in those areas. So there is a diffuse swelling of thyroid gland and it need to be examined for the function and the structure of the thyroid gland. So today I am not going to go into details of other thyroid diseases. My focus is to understand treating thyroid is very important, and relating to time, food, dosage and frequent monitoring is also important. Don't test just only TSH, also test sometime free T4, free TSH, very important monitoring tools for your thyroid management. Take tablets correctly, manage your thyroid correctly, enjoy life.